What's up, Crypto Kitties? This is Nick from DeCryptoCat, where we focus on easy passive income sources so that you can live the life that you want to. If you haven't seen my short that I put out earlier, guys, this next video is going to be all about REX. We're going to go through the basics and we're going to try to keep it as short and simple as possible, so stay with me. But first, I just wanted to say thanks to all of you that have been watching and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, like 60% of you according to my stats, please just click that subscribe button. It's really easy. It's right down there somewhere. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, throw a comment down below if you like this content. Let me know what you think. I really love sharing with all of you and talking with all of you. And finally, don't forget to share this channel with your friends and family. All of your interactions, your likes and comments and subscribes help the YouTube algorithm know to share this content with more people, which helps all of us have more successful projects. So please do what you can. Click that like button, click that subscribe button, and really appreciate each and every one of you. As you know, there are several passive income streams already, quick, easy links for you right here on my Connect page. That link is down in the description below. And finally, don't forget that we have a Telegram group. We have well over 100 members now, and we're still growing, having a lot of fun talking about each other's passive income projects and other crypto projects that we're invested in. So guys, come on over to our Telegram group. We would love to have you. All right, so let's get into it. REX V2, this is V2. There was a V1, and from what I'm told, it was successful. There was a lot of people making several quite well profits, but unfortunately, about 4 months or so into it, there was an exploit that some butthead had to take advantage of, and it shut down. They had to shut down the system. So that was very unfortunate, but they are back. They've been working hard for the past 9 months or so to reboot the system and make it even better, more robust, and have better features and everything all around. So guys, REX is back. It does have a history, but that said, the devs have been crediting those that were involved in the V1 issue. They're crediting the back for what they had invested, I guess, or at least a good portion. I'm not sure the exact details because I wasn't involved, but just knowing that the dev team is doing that says a lot for that team. So guys, that puts a lot of respect to that team, and I really appreciate all of that. So if you don't know, REX is like a BNB version of HEX. It's also very similar to AVARICE, which I have a video on earlier. But guys, this site looks so much better. It's so nice and clean. I love the graphite gray with the cyan. It's so nice. I love this website. There's a lot of nice styling on here, and I'm a web designer, web developer myself, so I just really appreciate nice looking sites. So there is a ton of information on this site. I'm not going to get into it all. I'm just going to gleam over the details, and maybe we'll do some more focused videos in the near future, because otherwise this video would easily be 25-30 minutes long, and I'm not going to force you to watch all of that. So let's get into it, and we'll go over the details here as well as we can. I want you to know, though, that there is a full white paper. Guys, that this is an extremely well done white paper. As you can see, just the table of contents here is really long, and if you scroll through all the content, this is pretty small type, guys, but there's a ton of content here that you will want to go through. And if you don't have time to go through all that, which I understand, at least go through the FAQ section, which is also really nicely done. You can click on one of the bubbles and then flip through these things to see, all of the stuff about how the supply works, what these other tokens are, which we'll get into in a second. And so this is a really nice way to just kind of go through the basic bullet points of how this site works. Guys, if you don't have time for the white paper, at least go through the FAQ after you watch this video. and decide what you want to do from there. And before we go any further, I should mention that I'm not a financial advisor. Please don't take any of this content as financial advice. Do your own research. And guys, only play with the amount of money that you're willing to lose, because this is DeFi. DeFi is the wild, wild west. You never know what's going to happen. So please, I won't say gamble responsibly. That's what I almost said, but please invest responsibly. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. On the main website is all the info, the basic data that you need to know. And then you're going to click on the top right here for the launch app. That's going to bring you over to the app dashboard. On this page, again, I love the styling, guys. You're going to have a list of your assets. You can see that I have 0 liquid REX. I have 0 staked REX so far. I have 1 T-Rex. We're going to get into what that is in a second, and then that shows your BUSD. Also, of a note, this site works off of BUSD, not BNB, so make sure that you have BUSD available to get into your auctions, okay? There's also a couple nice boxes here to get into, or to directly interact with the contract to buy your T-Rex and to swap some REX BUSD and BUSD for REX. So really nice to be able to interact with that here instead of going to PancakeSwap. You can also get your referral link here. And then, guys, there's a whole list of contract addresses down on the bottom. Please only use these. Never use anything in Telegram. Never use anything that people message you, because you just never know. So please only use the official ones that are on the website. There's some nice, easy click to copy buttons right here, and even some buttons to add them directly to your MetaMask so that the tokens show up in your token list. All right, so that is the dashboard. We'll get into this in a second. This is how to create an auction, but I want to come back to that. So let me see there. So yeah, as I was mentioning, there's a couple of different tokens here. The REX token is the primary token, and what's nice about this, as opposed to AVARICE, is that these REX tokens are actually tradable, as you can see here. You can actually, once you buy them or sell them or win them in an auction, you can have them in your wallet, and then you can go and sell those over either on here or on PancakeSwap. So that's one nice thing, that they are tradable, and so you have that as an actual asset. The other thing that I want to show here is this T-Rex. Now, so the T-Rex is a fungible token, which you can only buy either through the website or through interacting with the contract directly. And right now you'll see that it is $520. Now, it started out at $500, and then each 100 tokens that are bought, the price goes up another $5. So it's a limited asset, but the benefit of it is that it gives you 25% more shares when you create a stake. So if you're going to be creating a fair number of stakes, this could definitely be worth it in the long run. And I'm banking on that, because as you see, I already did buy one. So I'm hoping that that's going to be worth it. We'll see, but it's definitely an interesting play to be able to get 25% more shares when you create a stake, just by having this token in your wallet. The other token I want to point out is not listed here, but it is called an MREX, and it is a booster token. Again, it's a fungible token. Yeah, so it's listed here, the MREX token. It is it's a booster token that will boost referral rewards, and then also boost the amount that you get out of an auction. So guys, look into that on the white paper or the FAQs if you want to know more. But there's also, it's a nice utility to have that token in your wallet as well. All right, so I want to get into winning an auction, because that is really your first step in this platform. Now, as I mentioned, you can just go ahead and buy the REX tokens on PancakeSwap or on the dashboard, but you're not going to get as many tokens most likely as you will from an auction. So what you want to do is, after you click the link down in the description, it'll pre-fill the referral code here, guys. If you click the link down in the description and you decide to invest in here, you will get a 10% bonus. Now, I get 10% and you get 10%, so this is a win-win for both of us. we both get 10% additional when you deposit into an auction. So I appreciate it if you would use that link. You don't have to, of course, but it goes for appreciating my content. I hope you find value out of this video. So, like I was saying, each auction lasts 1 day. There will be 222 auctions only. So at the end of the 222 auctions, all that will be left is whatever other parts of the platform that there is, and whatever they add in between that time. So the auctions end at a bit of a weird time. AVARICE ends at 8 p.m. EST, and I think this one was ending at noon EST or something like that. I'm sorry, I didn't mark down the time, but it's a little different times, so just be aware of that. And this this next panel shows how much is currently in the pool for the day. We're at $111,000. The amount that is going out in today's auction is going to be 140 million. Now, to let you guys know why you want to get in early, this is why I'm sad I missed out on AVARICE early days. And I apologize for not getting this video earlier. I just didn't have time. But guys, on day 1, 200 million tokens were given out. And now on day 2, 140 million tokens are being given out. Day 3 is going to be 90 million. And then from then on, it's going to go down, I think, 130,000 tokens every day. So that will take you down to 222 days. So this is why it's super important to get in, especially on the first couple days, because you're going to get a huge amount of tokens compared to after day 3. So I just wanted to stress that point, and that's why I wanted to get this video out tonight, because it's super important that you get it in this next 15 hours into day, so you can get into day 2. Again, I apologize for not getting a video out so that you could get into day 1. That is my fault, and I'm sorry. What can I say? All right, so you can also see, let's see, this is the amount of REX per dollar that you're going to get at this current time with this amount of current invested. We have 255 people currently in the auction. All right, so this next box is where you actually enter the auction. And this is where you would enter how many dollars you're going to enter and then send the USB. Now, I do want to note that this is different from AVARICE, where AVARICE you can continue to add more as the day goes through if you see that it's going to be like a low day. But with REX, you only get 1 transaction per auction per day. So you have to decide how much money you're going to invest per day and then just put it in all at once. You can't split it up like you can with AVARICE. And there's pros and cons to that, of course. Below that, you can see your current participation. So if I were to enter the auction, this would show up here. It shows you how much you would currently be receiving if nobody else invested until the time ran out. And then it shows the referral amount of how much I've received from referrals already. And then below that, you can see the past auctions. So I did get into today's auction and I put in 2 BNB, which was about $500 worth. You can see that I got 550 because I used referral code that gave me 10% more. So I actually got $550 worth of tokens instead of 500. So that's an awesome, like I said, it's a win-win for everybody if you use the referral code. And my link will be down in the description. Okay, so you make a stake and then you wait until the timer runs out, and then you'll get the tokens in your dashboard. And then we go to part 2 here. So now you can claim your rewards. I haven't done this yet because I wanted to do this on video and show you just how it works. Now you have 2 options here. You can claim the REX as liquid. So that means liquid, it would go directly to your wallet, or you can claim it as a stake. Now, if you want to claim it as a liquid, then you're free to do that, and you can sell the REX like I mentioned on PancakeSwap, or you can then go to the staking page and claim you can set up a custom stake. You can also set the number of days that you want in here and claim it as a stake. You can see that once I typed in the text box that the buttons kind of flipped here. So the reason that you want to claim as a stake directly from here is twofold. And the biggest reason is for the big paydays. Now, the big paydays mean it's a random thing that every day a script will pick some, I don't know if it's one random winner or several random winners every day that can win their full investment that they've put into auctions up to that point, and that that amount will go directly back to their wallet. And so that's a big payday. You can basically win everything back that you've invested, and choose what you want to do with it from there. Now, the interesting thing is that from what I've heard on Rex V1, people have won this multiple times through the period of their stake. So that's definitely an advantage for staking longer than you would normally. Like AVARICE, I'm only doing 7 or 8 day stakes. But here, to be eligible for big paydays, you have to stake at least 222 days. Now that's a serious amount of time, but this also goes to benefiting the longevity of this platform. So you got to think of it that way too. So there's a couple important notes. Like I said, for big paydays, you have to stake at least 222 days, but you can also never claim as a liquid REX. So that means when even if you do one of these for 222 days and you set it as a stake, and then you do another auction the next day and you claim it as a liquid REX, that immediately discredits you or disqualifies you for the big paydays. So you can never click this button. Essentially, you can what you can do is buy the REX tokens through PancakeSwap if you want to do a shorter stake. So that's really kind of the two options there. Now, if you don't want to worry about that and you just kind of want to make a stake and make it custom, then you can take this out and claim it as liquid. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the big payday. I'm just gonna go in and hope for the best, and maybe I'll get some maybe I'll get a couple wins here. So I'm gonna do 222. I almost screwed up there. Do you see that? All right, so 222 days. I'm gonna do a claim as a stake. We're gonna go through this together. This is my first time. So guys, hold on, bear with me just for a second while everything on MetaMask goes through. I'm sorry, this video is already 17 minutes. Holy crap, time flies. All right, so there we go. Transaction successful. I'm gonna click close, and now if I go to my staking page, we can see that my stake is here. It's set for 222 days. It shows the principal and all the data that I need to know. So one nice thing about this is you can name the stake. So you can have different names for stakes. So you can put a label on it. You can also split it out into several stakes, and you can also transfer it to other wallets or other users, okay? Now, let's see. I don't have any REX, so this doesn't actually shoot. I was hoping to show you. There's a couple of staking options, and those staking options are revocable and irrevocable. Now, revocable means basically that you can cancel the contract or cancel the staking at any time, and you'll be charged a slight penalty. But that's, if you need to get money out ASAP, that's a way to do it. Now, irrevocable is what this is basically, and as you can see here, and that means it's there until it's done. I can't do anything with it. I can't pull any money out of it. It's there until it's done. It's locked. Okay. So I wanted to show that to you, but I realized that I don't have any REX. I'd have to put some in my wallet. So maybe next time I'll show you how that works. Okay. All right. So that's about it, guys. There's a statistics page that shows all of the charts of the auction history, staking history, the price history of the token, and your own individual statistics as well. So like I said, there's a ton of information on the site. It's very well designed, and there's a ton of support. So they also have a Twitter, an active Twitter community, as well as a nice link tree. Bunch of links here on, except it didn't go to the main one. This is the main one. So there's a nice link tree here that they have available on their website. With quick links to go to PancakeSwap, read the white paper, go to the light paper, view any basics of it. There's a teaser video, there's a timeline, all kinds of nice stuff here. Also, I wanted to note that there is an active Telegram group here. go to the Telegram group and ask any questions you have. Of course, you're also welcome to ask them in my Telegram group, but the experts are going to be on this group. So please feel free to go there and ask any questions that you have. All right, guys, like I said, it's very important that you get in here early on day 2 and 3, because this is when the majority of the tokens are going to be given out, and it's going to go down dramatically every day and after day 3. So I really encourage you to get in right now. There's only 15 hours left. But like I said, do your own research and only use money that you're ready to lose, because this is DeFi. You never know where it's going to go. All right, so we're at 20 minutes, guys. I am so sorry, but I tried to go through all the basics for you so you know how it works. Now, guys, if you have any questions, please throw them down in the comments below, or like I said, come on over to the Telegram group and hit me up there. Until next time, don't forget that when you use DecryptoCat, passive can be massive. See you in the next one.